Hello everyone, welcome to another audio commentary done by SBK, and this one's going to be another Night Owl versus Human on Death Trap and 1.3. I believe the only changes, they removed this. There was no, I'm sorry, I thought there was a Zerg in here somewhere. I'm not sure if that's this map or is that I'm thinking about something else. Anyway, Night Owl versus Human, we're going to see Night Owl going for a Tavern build here. Human is going for a standard. Let's see. I'm looking forward for AM on this map because there's so many creeps. Look on the mini map. How many black dots you see? So many creeps. So many possibilities of creep jack and stuff. But if a Night Elf is not going for what do you call it, the warden, he won't be able to creep jack you as much. Although I think the best creeping jack hero out of the Tavern has to be the I wanna say Alchemist, because he can just chemical rage and chase you around. And anyway, Night Elf is going for another second moonwall, really early second moonwall here. I have no idea what he was doing here. Is also an Asian War inside the base. Normally when you see Night Elf on this map, they'll have Asian War here, they'll have Asian War they'll have sometimes Asian War right here, just to have an archer walk it over, creep this camp real quick. Anyway, well, we can have Asian War here, eat through these trees and have the archer in the back to funnel all these creeping, kill them one by one. But let's see what here's a scouting. I want to see what the hero Night Elf is going to pick. Dark Ranger is also a good hero on this map because there's so many weak creeps on this map. Just watch how many creeps on one quadrant of the map.
A player's forces are
and
under attack.
You can turn them all into skeletons, and humans are gonna have to get a lot of these spells. 2 red camps on this map, and I really don't know when are one of those players going to have enough map control to be detonating to have enough map control to actually creep them. AM and the Alonso got detonated, and I see a Dark Ranger. There we go. I swear I haven't seen the replay yet. Anyway, Human's gonna get a tower in his main, which means he's gonna probably expand. For Human to fast expand on this map, you can go here, expand here, or I really don't like this expansion here because it's so wide open to all. Look at how wide open this expansion is. This expansion is easier to creep, so don't get me wrong. Militia focuses on one of these Geomancers, and the Footman focuses on the other one. They're gonna take them down real quick, and most of these creeps has medium armor except this one here.
Forces are under attack.
So it's really easy for Human to creep this camp, not to expand there. And top and bottom, 12 o'clock, inside 12 o'clock and inside 6 o'clock camps are harder to creep for the Human, but the location of the extension is really protected from ground. Level 2 heroes should be out by now for both players. We're going to see the ring production +2 for the Dark Ranger, and AM is going to have gun on strength. We're going to see Human is going to creep over here, and Night Elf is doing the exact same creeping pattern like Human does. And the skeleton is going to scout. No, he's not going to see it. Oh, he's not going to see it. I really don't know why they put this giant fountain over here. Like I think there's only 2 though, or am I wrong? No, that's the only one. And there's a big statue over here, big farm here, and I'm just showing around the map. Really, there's nothing else to do. A big puddle over here, really. And anyway, Human is gonna expand here and at least throw down a tower to claim this expansion. Where's the AM going? Oh, okay. Neither player has visited the shop yet. There's a tree of life, so both players are going to go on fight this thing on even economy. We're going to see the Human probably come over and creep this, or is he going to come over and creep this? Not that. That's a red camp. A lot of freaking goodies can be dropped over here. I think that's a red camp. Yeah, it has to be a red camp. Anyway, Dark Ranger, I think he's scouted this arcing towers, so he's gonna have to kill some peasants and turn them into
forces are
militia
under
and
attack.
do a push for humans to turn around and fight this off. But instead, he's going to try to creep this. I think he's looking for level 3 AM, but he needs to do this fast. Okay, he leaves one footman here to finish his creep off, and then that hits the AM to level 3. Now he can get a level 2 wall until towers. Towers are gonna go down. Here's a level 2. Here's a wall turn over here, and Panda is gonna be on the way. So this is gonna be all the standard early game push from the Night Elf. Bunch of archers, Dark Ranger, and the Panda. Oh, there's a roar, nicely done. Just so all the archers do additional damage, and the human has defend, but not gonna be much versus the skeletons with roar really. And these towers have to be rebuilt. One of them is finished, but the arcing tower is gonna be probably focused down by all these archers. Actually, he's gonna focus down all the. Okay, there we go. Arcing tower is gonna get getting focused on humans to pull more militia and more footmen. I've seen human putting down second barracks before just to try to defend an early Night Elf push. Really not necessary if you don't have them. If you have the macro. Oh, skeletons around! No, no. And it looks like the AM was able to get out, and the footmen are going to be taking down all the footmen are taking down, all the towers are taking down. So the game is really looking grim for the human now. Now it's Breath of Fire to catch almost all the units. I think there's a damage cap on the Breath of Fire too, so it won't be too balanced. And the Panda is going to surround the AM. I don't think any hero on this map has boost of speed, so I don't think that's going to work. Especially when the AM is faster. And the skeleton turn. Oh, okay. The peasant was killed by a skeleton instead of the Dark Ranger. Dark Ranger tanked a lot of damage during this fight. And Night Elf, well, I don't know what happened to all these archers. I think they were all picked off by the human footmen. What the hell? More peasants are coming here. Panda gets too low. Panda gets past TP pass, and out goes the Night Elf. Meanwhile, Night Elf is gonna have the expansion up. We're gonna see some whips transferring over, or not. He's gonna make 5 whips. Okay, that's really not the cheapest way to do it. The entire time Night Elf was attacking at home, we're gonna see some. Dryads at least, no tier 3 tech yet, and human is going to do what I said, to focus on these geomancers first because they have medium armor, and also they do slow and they have ranged attacks, so it's really easy to focus them now. The best way to focus them now. Anyway, I want to go back to, oh god, too many actions. I want to make an announcement and pretty much like this kind of survey. I think that's the kind of only survey of its kind on YouTube, really. I want to ask you guys, what's your favorite unit to you right click to at the beginning of the battle? Because a similar survey was conducted in China, and I have all their results. They have a top 5. You don't have to give me 5. You can give me a few. As many you can give me, really, it doesn't matter. Just to think of all the units, oh god, this AM needs to get out. Dryads are going to slow them down, and down go the Warmtoads because they are dispelled. More footmen are going to do. Footman really has to do a lot of work over here, while another Breath of Fire taking all these structures and units taking damage. In the meantime, Dark Ranger is going to get chased around by the footman, and the AM needs to get out. Dark Ranger is going to have to walk around. The Warmtoad needs to turn around and attack Dark Ranger. Why are you attacking the Dryad? I have no idea. But anyway, there's some footmen are in defend. You don't have to be on defend if you're not getting attacked. Maybe he's going to go and defend to block Dark Ranger in. But this is a freaking. This is almost a. I'm not gonna say it. It's just got too mean. Okay. All right. So the Dryads are gonna be chasing down footmen, although they have defend, so that's kind of a double-edged sword. And Dark Ranger is really low. Let's see if the AM was able to get a shop. Where is your shop, human? Where is your shop? You're almost 10 minutes into the game. You don't have a shop yet. Okay, okay, nice AM. AM, let's see if he snipes as a Dark Ranger. That's gonna be awesome. Whoa, 5, nice snipe by the footman. And I think the Night Elf army gets pissed off, and he's gonna try to chase down the AM, not gonna work. And what I'm talking going to be taking down, and the AM continue to come over here, do some damage against Dryads. And not only is technically tier 3, no bears on the way yet, and more Dryads are going to be streaming over here, but not going to do too much versus the Footman would defend. And 1 foot enough Dryads are going to be surrounded or not. Okay, no. And okay, Dryads are going to be focused down. I don't know if Human knows about this though. That's going to be a big thing if Human ever suspect the expansion, countering expansion. Okay, what the heck, right? Okay, anyway, finish my thought. The rule is anything that ever exists on the map. You can even tell that you like to focus down first. Oh, Dryad gets ensnared by a creep. That's gonna be a big Christmas present for the Human. And yeah, and the Dryad is gonna be taking down. AM is about to be. Oh, he's a level 5. And so he's gonna have level 3 water torrents, and that's a bit bad news for the Dryads. They're gonna have to dispel this water torrent 3 times to kill it. And what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, just give me any structure, creep, heroes you would like to focus down first. Don't tell me it's a Blade Master, because it's a bad idea to focus on Blade Master in the beginning of the battle. But give me tell me what your opinion is, and by the new year, which is I don't know, 10 days from now, I'm going to announce your result, the survey result. I'm going to announce also the exact same survey result from China. So let's see who has a better Warcraft 3 IQ. Yeah, this is really subjective when I say Warcraft 3 IQ. There's a secondary hero. Human still not even having tier 2. About to be 12 minutes into the game. Human is going to be 2 tiers. Human is 2 tiers tech behind. Oh my god. And he's running on the exact same economy, so I have no idea what Human's going to do. Try to do some harassment over here. Try to take down a shop. I don't see how that's going to work, help the Night Elf. Sorry, I don't see how it's going to hurt the Night Elf too much, because the shop he's going to... Night Elf has a shop, and the Dryads are going to try to kill the AM. AM's going to get Breath of Fire. Dragon Haze is going to get killed. Did he got killed? Yes, he got killed. Oh my god, he's gonna TP. Oh man, level 5 AM. So Human has to get him out of the tavern. There's no other choice. There we go. And where is he going? Where is your shop? Here's the one shop. You cannot have too many shops at this point. It'll have idle footman over here. Okay, Human find out. And the Dryads are gonna try to intercept. This footman needs to go and defend. Okay, he's going to turn to stone. And there's a defend. Now AM's got to heal up, dude. Chuck something. Score of healing, score of regeneration, and clarity potion, and potion of healing. I would. That's what I'd do if I was him. Sorry, I didn't have the player's view. Anyway, the first few bears are going to be out. Let's see what the Night Elf's going to do. Getting some fairy dragons, maybe to counter the casters, and everybody's gonna come out of the going straight to tier 3. Bunch of towers in the Human main, so you don't want to fight this all with level 5 AM around. Looks like AM is gonna try to do a counter harass. And there's a bear. First bear's out, and Panda gets hit a couple times and lose some mana. Not too big a deal. We need to Breath of Fire all these peasants, all these juicy peasants looking to be Breath of Fire. There we go. And Dryads are going to be focused on by the guard towers first, I assume. But anyway, the Breath of Fire is going to Breath of Fire all these peasants now. Do it. God. I'll do it. Looks like I think he's a little busy over here trying to defend his expansion. Some bears are going to come over. They ain't going to do much because whatever. Okay. Not only going to lose some economy while Human lose some peasants. So it's okay, Night Elf is going to TP back. Let's see if the Human counter TPs. Human is going to counter TP out. No, he's going to run, actually. Turn around and run. And leaving all his footmen here to die to bears and heroes. Heroes are going to be really high level in this game. I can't wait. Not even halfway over, we're going to see our 5-4 versus 5-1. Oh man, 50 minutes into the game, 5-4 and 5-1. Never. Not never, but it's really rare to see that. Okay, AM can a level 5 AM can creep anywhere on this map he wants, except the red camps, because if you get a couple two or three water elementals out, you can all the creeps are going to go down really fast. And we're easily gonna go over here because of the renegade wizard. It can do purge, so you're gonna have like 2 or 3 water elementals out before you can think about coming over here. Looks like he's gonna do it anyway. Water elemental gets purged. I think that's 500 damage on the summon unit, but the wizard gets focused down first though. And AM's to get out of here right before the wizard died, otherwise I think Mannequin won't get as much experience. Anchor Incarnation gets dropped, and we're gonna see just keep the pressure on. Some workshop is being summoned. What is the human doing? Is he doing the tank? That's way late. Dude, the whole point of getting tanks as human is to have as many tanks as Nadov has bears. But God. Oh God, let's see if he really goes tanks or motor teams or even flying machines. Where in the hell? Okay, he's going to finish off with creep actually. Mannequin tanks way too much damage. And AM won't have any mana. Oh God, the paladin is going to take Alright, and I have no idea what the human player is trying to do. Okay, he's gonna try to expand over here, meanwhile getting nothing out of the workshop. There are some tanks finally getting queued, and human main is completely breached. 3 towers left and no peasants on gold. I think human's gonna sack his main actually. Is that right? That's gonna be funny. If human loses tier 3 tag, oh, this is gonna take Nine a while to whack down his 3,000 HP castle. But but he's gonna do it. The human main's completely breached. Let's see if the human go for counter harass again. Maybe yeah, he's human getting extract some peasants, getting another altar. Try to get that paladin out. And the bears are so reusable in late game, especially when they have a lot of mana. Just to make sure you don't have any low HP unit. Remember the commentary I did when Altar Hero versus Tavern? This is almost exactly the same. 2 Altar Heroes versus 2 Tavern Heroes, and also Sonata versus Human. Except that this time Human, okay, Human's gonna have to get out. TP is gonna come over here though, yeah, and Human is gonna get out, losing Wall until to the how do you go? Anna's gonna chug a clarity potion. Human did lose a tier 3 tech, so let's see if he retacks. So that's gonna take him so long. He's gonna have to start over here, rebuilding everything he lost. I think he lost a barracks, altar. Oh no, he didn't lose the barracks actually. A bunch of structures get spared actually. So Nanov can just get a few units come over here to whack this down. And Mountain King, he did hit level 2. Here's the Paladin. We're gonna see. Oh, that's a lot of freaking towers, though. And where are the tanks? There are the tanks, and the tanks are going to show on this Tree of Life. Nadov does not want to uproot it, but here comes the bears. The bears are going to be enough to take out the tanks. I think the human try to take advantage of the Nadov too heavy, Dryad heavy Nadov army, especially when there's some fairy dragons around. They do next to nothing against tanks. When pros do this, when Sky or Efi do this, they almost always have the level 3 upgrade before the first tank comes out. That's a really good macro there, if you really have to know what you're doing. But that didn't look like a really big pro to me. And the AM is still soaking up the experience from these creeps. So let's see. It's the first time it was Tavern versus Human, Tavern versus Altar was 2-on-2, Paladin and Mountain King versus Naga Sea Witch and Shadow what do you call it, Dark Ranger. But this time it's gonna be 3-on-2, 3 Altar Heroes versus 2 Tavern Heroes. If the Altar Hero loses again, I think he's gonna get a beaten by. He's gonna have to get some talk with his fellow altar heroes like Demon Hunter and DK. They're gonna have to rough up the human heroes for a while because they lose so many face versus effort to the altar heroes. Anyway, Nadov's gonna come over and finish this off. No, it's not necessary to upgrade these towers anymore. Humans are gonna probably throw proc down inspection over here while creeping the red camp. It was it was Brainsora, so the Mountain Man sell this. He might as well just turn around and creep this anyway. And if I was a 9 elf, I would be wondering where the hell are the human heroes. And The Night Elf didn't see. I don't think he saw the. Let's see if he saw the. No, he. Oh, he actually saw these altar and towers. So he's gonna decide to kill the human main. Nevertheless, I think he's suspecting the paladin. I'm not sure, but at least he should be wondering where the hell are these human heroes. I've been killing his base non-stop, but he hasn't shown up to defend it yet. He made the Night Elf TP, so that's good. Night Elf right now needs to expand, like here and just everywhere. Just make sure the human doesn't run away with the economy, like in 20 minutes. But it's pretty hard for human to run away with the economy at this point. Okay, human finishes creeping, level 3, getting 5-3-2. I think Night Elf is gonna be sick and tired of this stalemate. Not gonna push over here, push through over here. 6 towers over here, but there's a whole lot, boatload of 8 towers. It's about to be 8 towers over here. So Night Elf is not gonna screw around, but there's some tanks to reinforce this 3 hero build, and we're gonna see. No, we're gonna see Night Elf is gonna take. Oh no, he's not gonna TP actually. He's gonna go straight into the towers. Towers only have level 1 upgrade, armor upgrade. Make sure they're upgrade. They don't just upgrade armor; they upgrade hit points as well. And the trees whack on the strong hero. He can whack on there. We go. Whack on the. There is a divine shield. Whack on the paladin. And the 2 bears gets killed right away. And the tank is going on. Go to town. Literally go to Night Elf town. To destroy all these Night Elf buildings. All these wizards needs to extract. Oh my God! There's a staff to get the panda back after killing all of these towers. Oh my God! Human is going to have to abandon his plan to claim this expansion. And there's a low HP bear that's going to be healed, and looks like the human is going to TP out after losing the paladin. There we go. Okay, human's going to have his back on the wall. Yeah, back to the wall. He's on the back foot, back to the wall. Okay, whatever. He's gonna be like, oh crap, how am I gonna do this now? I can do there. Well, he can do it with tanks, except he doesn't have the tier 3 tech, so he cannot get tanks with from workshops. And that's sad. But it looks like he's gonna try to get the paladin out of the tavern. At level 2, more than any heroes higher than level 1 are going to cost lumber out of the tavern. I think level 1 hero out of tavern is 340, and humans are gonna try to hunt for expansions. We are getting a more. God, he's gonna rebuild his main. Night Elf can. Okay, Night Elf's gonna scout over here. He's not gonna see anything. So Night Elf's gonna run straight into the human army. Oh God, humans are back off, or at least focus on a bear. Bear's gonna be staffed out. There's no problem there. There's a rejuvenation actually, not staff. Humans gotta get out, and Panda really needs to boost his speed because he cannot afford to chase a human around. I think humans being under 50 food the entire time, entire game. Night Elf has been over 50 food. I think as the first time, for the first chance the Night Elf got, he went over 50 food. So that can, for the human, that can work for the human towards the human favor. There's a tier 3 tech I was looking for. And let's see if these 3 heroes can defend this entire 63, 62, 69 food Night Elf army. I think someone units are gonna make though. Then 1 bear is gonna get staffed. No! Why do you just staff your bear? Both. Okay, maybe he was trying to save his staff for later. I really don't know, but looks like bears are getting way out of position. 1 bear is gonna be staffed. No, now nice. And the second bear is getting ready to staff. I think the panda have to get ready to staff this, but the tower's doing so much damage. Level 6 panda now, and Breath of Fire, and we're not gonna see him turn because I think cost 250 mana or 200 mana or something. And Militia is gonna be turned, and another bear is gonna get focused down, and 2 bears are gonna go down simultaneously, I believe. Almost simultaneously, and Panda is gonna split. Yeah, and human looks like human is gonna manage to kill almost all the bears, but he lost a lot of stuff, almost all the peasants. And oh God, these druid with claw just turn the back there. Okay, after you and the panda, split panda is going to be enough to repel these 3 heroes. Meanwhile, the Dark Ranger is level 6, but there's nothing on the field he can charm. Nothing human has he can charm, so he can charm a peasant and start building human stuff, human structures. But that's gonna be a BM more than anything. I think that one of the bears is going to be focused down, and the staff the second bear is going to be focused down though. And let's see if the panda cannot staff this bear because he doesn't have use of his items yet. And another bear is going to go down. All these human heroes about to hit another level. We're going to see level 6 AM. That's going to be awesome. But the panda is going to be returned to normal. Humans have another gold mine. Night Elf has no idea what is going on, I don't think. And Night Elf is going to face... Now we're going to see the full Tavern versus Altar game here. Two Tavern heroes with nice positioning right there to block the panda from attacking the paladin. Paladin's going to be staffed, or at least chucked at the beginning. And the paladin... Divine Shield is about to run out, and the Mountain King probably needs to use his Wand of Mana Stealing nice staff. But the Dryads are going to be screwed though. The Dryads are going to have to run around. And one Dryad is going to be taken down, second one, don't lose his Dark Ranger, dude. Dark Ranger is vulnerable to Storm and Light. So yeah, okay. Try to kill this Paladin. He's going to get a Light right before he dies. And the Paladins are going to be passed to, oh my god. Paladin's going to get passed to the, oh Jesus. Oh my god. Oh man, Paladin gets past the, what do you call it, the Anchor Reincarnation, and the Dark Ranger somehow managed to TP out right before the last hit from the AM lands. Jesus, that's a hell of an intense macro game. I would have a heart attack right there. But I've been exercising, so I'm not going to have a heart attack too easily. Here's some tanks that are trying to go to the Night Elf expansion, and there's a lot of bears on the ground, so they can defend this tanks no problem. But the problem is they cannot get there on time. Let's see if the tanks can take down. Asian Wars are going to be decent against the tanks. Still no armor upgrade, but there's a level 1 weapon upgrade. So human, he's going to clear this camp out. Let's see if he got another level. Yeah, he got a level 4 Mountain King. I think that's his objective, to get a level 4 Mountain King, because he's the Mountain King really close to level 4 after that battle. And human somehow neither player lost a hero in that big battle, and looks like this. Gold mine's being taken down. Yes! Ah, the Wisp came out too late, and that's about 300 to 500 gold. Is going to go down the drain. Depends on when these Wisps go back to mine.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Dryad's going to scout around. There's nothing Dryad can do anyway. So might as well just walk around the map and try to find. Oh, level 6 AM after killing some Wisps. That's a bad news for the Night Elf. 643. There's a mass teleport. There we go. And that's gonna give the Night Elf so much headache when the AM can just go anywhere. I personally wouldn't get an expansion over here. I personally would got it over here and get a lot of towers, a lot of vision protectors, because just because the level 6 AM is on ground. Paladin trying to throw down some ivory towers. Why is he carrying a close attack plus 9? I have no idea. Maybe he attacks faster? No, I think Mountain King attacks faster. But those bears are going to line up in a single file towards the human main. That's a big no-no. And there's a charm being used on the wall elemental actually. He's going to get focused on by the human heroes. That's not going to do much. Yeah, down goes the wall elemental. I would have used a Total Retraining on the Dark Ranger to get level 3 Silence and level 3 Dark Arrow. But the Dark Ranger is really useless. I've said it before, and I said it again. Dark Ranger is useless after level 5. And getting decreasingly useful as a hero after level 5. Anyway, human might want to kill this Wallentoe by himself. Just 8-click this Wallentoe, dude. Well, why you have a staff king on the ground? Just attempt of Night Elf hero to come in and take it. And so it looks like human's going to lose his tier 3 type for the second time. God. If somehow human pulls this out of his ass, I'm going to be really impressed. Just by the size of his ass. Anyway, Paladin is going to, and the Mountain King are going to chase down the Dark Ranger, and the human loses attack for the second time. And the rejuvenation, I don't think that's going to be enough though. Bolt and light, and attack is going to take down level 6 hero. You're going to see a level 4 Paladin and about to be level 5 Mountain King, and all you humans do is focus on bears. And Mountain King's going to get more boats. That's not going to be That's not going to be a big help for this panda that's going to be running around
Our
with no boost of
warriors have
speed.
engaged the enemy.
But if Dryzik finally found this human, oh god, human expansion, and here comes the human army, and down goes the Dryad. But Night Elf now, that sets a Night Elf below 50 food. Dark Ranger just came out of Tavern, level 6
Our
hero,
warriors
700
have
some
engaged
gold.
the enemy.
Oh god, it's like a Lamborghini. Buying a Lamborghini, better show that off in the battle, otherwise you really pretty much wasted your money. And Bears, oh, he's going to be taken down by a boat. And the Doctor here is going to be focused on right away. Chuck the potion of healing. I don't think that's going to be enough. Where's the Mountain King going? AM is going to have to probably TP out of here. And the Dark Ranger still continue to get hit by the AM. AM is going to have to pop the potion lesson ability. Meanwhile, the Dark Ranger is going to be killed for the second time by the Paladin. The Holy Light is so dangerous versus the Dark Ranger. And AM is not going to die. He's not going to go anywhere, especially when it's level 4 Paladin on the ground. I can see, no, Human hasn't gotten the staff yet. And Human is going to have to retreat a little bit because he's running low on mana and his heroes are running low on HP. Try to right click this panda for some reason. There's a boat to focus down another bear. Panda can staff the bear though. Not going to be too big a deal. There's a staff. And Human's going to have to lose this entire expansion. Oh, well, although the golden ones are mined out anyway. Night Elf's going to have his ninja expansion over here. Only 4 wisps on gold though. I don't know if Human knows about this. Does he? Anyway, Human's going to try to focus down on the bear. Don't focus on the, oh god, don't focus on the panda. Because this is what's going to happen. Panda is going to get rejuvenated. There we go. And he's going to run around. Focus down bear, dude. Okay, focus on Dryas is a good idea too. And there's a wall on toes. And Dryas is going to be taken down. Yeah. And, oh god, Jesus. And yeah, Human is going to decide to TP. But where is he going to go? Over here? Oh no, he's going to right on top of the, actually right on top of the army though. Save the AM for a little bit. And the panda is going to be focused on, let's see if he does it. Now I think you want to storm though the bear because it stops him from casting the rejuvenation, but the panda is going to get focused on again. And there's no more boats left on the Mountain King. Oh man, that's gonna suck. And the bears are gonna have to retreat. AM is gonna get another warm toe. Let's see if we do some blocking with the AM and try to attack the panda. Panda is gonna have to run out. No, panda dies. A level 7 hero dies, and somehow Humans being, oh god, Humans being with 3 heroes for more than half of this game. A level 5 Mountain King, that's a big no-no. Oh, Jesus. Level 5 Mountain King means a dead hero every 20 seconds. God. Here we go. And Human's going to find out about this expansion, and he's going to, yeah, he's going to have to retreat. Or he's going to, oh, yeah, I don't think Human wants to retreat because any second he's losing 20 gold to the Night Elf. He has no economy, while Night Elf has 2 gold mines. Well, 1 gold mine now. And Paladins, they're gonna can just pop the Divine Shield, no problem there. Where's the Mountain King going? That damn Diamond can run. Jesus. As a motor team is being summoned, I didn't even see that. How the hell Human got that much money to get motor teams? I personally would have just gotten flying machines with a bomb upgrade so they can do a lot of damage against these bears, and the bears won't have any say to that. The Paladin and the Mountain Kings are going to find this Dark Ranger, and they don't have Brayden's Aura. Well, there's a Brayden's Aura. Here comes the AM. So the Dark Ranger really has to go. Where is this Mountain King? Oh god. AM better not get surrounded. He has not enough mana to do mass teleport, so he cannot be surrounded. 100 mana to do a mass teleport. Oh god. Get out. Okay. So Mountain King's gonna chuck a clarity potion. That's gonna be bad. Night Elf needs to get this out of the Paladin. Otherwise, he's going to run away. 2 clarity potions be purchased. One on the Mountain King and 1 on the Paladin. That's gonna be bad when you give unlimited mana to the human heroes when they are 6/5/5, and one of the bears is gonna get taken down and is gonna be staffed. Rolando gets charmed. That's one of the worst way you can use charms on the summon units. And why are you focusing on lumber mill? I have no idea. Why not focus on lumber mill? Maybe you can tell me. But looks like the Night Elf is going to be able to push through this human base. I don't know if human has any structures left. There is a town hall here. Let's see if I think that's the only chance Night Elf has is to have is to kill all human build
Our
for
sacred grove
before
is
he
being
loses
desecrated.
his game to. Yeah, there's another holy light. Down goes
Our
the
champion
Dark Ranger
has
again. I don't think human lost his one hero, that level 2 paladin, like I don't know when, but way early in the game, and not only been losing level 6, level 7 heroes left and right in this game. Nice staff there to save them. But that midget is going to cause so much damage in the front line, and the expansion gets shielded by these two motor teams, and the motor teams going to be completely ignored by the bears, and they're going to lose it. One bear is going to be taken down, and where the hell is Dark Ranger? Here we go, and it's going to be bolt and lighted. That's going to be funny. The light is a light, and Dark Ranger is going to TP out. And there's nothing that I can do really at this point. Lost his expansion. Does he have any? Those fair dragons could have done something over there back in the
Our sacred grove
back in that fight. But there's another expansion that's going to be discovered by the human. Human's going to take this down. Motor team probably is going to come over here. Yeah, gets whacked by the war. But that's the only night of hope in this game. I think he uprooted this and rooted here. Is his main? Okay, his main is still over here. I really don't like uprooting my main as a night elf because the move-out location is one of staff. Anyway, my bear is gonna be focused. Oh, Panda's gonna be focused on first. Actually, Panda has 1115 HP. Paladin gets. Oh god, Paladin gets surrounded and silenced. Paladin cannot pop the potion invulnerability, the divine shield. Therefore, Paladin's gonna go down. Really nicely played by the night elf there. And so you can silence the AM while he casts. Okay. All right. So how the hell the human's gonna get that level 5 Paladin out? He has no money. I don't think. He has plenty of money. Sorry. But he has no altar. He's got to buy it, and I don't think he was able to buy the Paladin out of the tavern. If I was a night elf after seeing that, I would be just paranoid because where the hell the human got this money from? And I might just scout around the expansion. Although I think all the fairy dragons has done that. So the paladin is going to be healed. Don't want to make that mistake again by the human. Level 7 for the night elf. 755 for the human. Yeah, the Fair Dragon is going to look around for the expansions because I don't know if Night Elf knew that the human was under 50 food the entire time. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to have to look at the largest army tab in this after this commentary just to see if human ever broke 50. Winning a game, well, though I think Efi has done it against Moon. Well, he didn't win. He forced a draw, but play about 40-minute game and never broke 50 food and not lose is pretty amazing to me. Anyway, where the Fair Dragons are gonna get chased around by this fly machine. And human, let's see how many structures human has left. 3.5 plus 6, so 3.5 plus 6. I can't even do the math anymore. 9.5. You're talking to a guy that has a math minor. Oh god. Alright, down go the Fairy Dragon. That did something. That at least denied the Night Elf scouting. And human's gonna see this though. Human's gonna see this Tenko gold mine going up. And Night Elf's gonna see the flying the flying machine here. So he's gonna be where the hell? Yeah, he's gonna be.
Our warriors
he's gonna be prepared for this when human decide to push. But anyway, Night Elf just has to plow through these human buildings. He's gonna fuck it. I'm gonna kill all your buildings before you kill all my heroes. Here we go. Lots of mana on the human heroes, and there's a silence I was looking for, and that's gonna neutralize the human heroes by a little bit, not too much. There's a charm on the bottom toe for some reason. There's a nice potion of anti-magic shield. That's not going to do much. Here's one bear is going to go down. There's a holy light. And second bear is going to be focused down. There's going to be taken down. That's a nice thunderclap. There's a second. Second bear is going to go down. When the paladin has a divine shield on, he cannot be silenced. Therefore, you can only silence the Mountain King. That's just a save out the Mountain King bolt if you think about it. 3 bears was taken down. Oh, I'm sorry, 2 bears were taken down. Where the hell did the third bear go? Okay, he's still here. And human's going to probably lose another building before the Dark Ranger. Mountain King try to come over here. I think Dark Ranger needs to turn around and silence the Mountain King though. But Mountain King has plenty of mana. And let's see if it's okay. The Archmage is going to be focused on by all these bears, by all the pandas elements, whatever you call the elementals. And how the hell did AM screw up his, oh god, his elemental got in the way. And where in the hell he got shielded? Okay, the Dark Ranger was shielded by the motor team. If the hero gets, any hero gets killed by the motor team, nice, holy light to intercept that Dark Ranger. And we're gonna see the bear's gonna be taken down. Nice anticipation from the human player, knowing anytime you use staff, the unit goes to the biggest main first. And it looks like Night Elf is gonna lose his level 7 hero again, and losing too many bears, letting the human getting way too high level, and I don't think he has anything left unless he wants to take down human buildings. There's another Breath of Fire. Try to draw the human to fight him. Panda's gonna be focused down though, and Panda's split has not cooled down yet, so he cannot save himself that way, although he doesn't have enough mana to do that anyway. Another boat just to keep the Panda over there, and player needs to do rejuvenation and turn. That bear's gonna get focused on right away, I have a feeling. Although there's the panda looks pretty juicy. I don't eat panda, sorry. Bad joke. That's an endangered species. But it looks like the Night Elf is gonna lose his tier 3 tech now. He's been banking on money this entire time, but I don't know how much money he really had. From detonating, killing a few elementals, not too big a deal. Motor team gets plowed down. If the panda reaches level 8, that's not gonna be a big deal neither. And the altar gets freaking picked off by the motor team, and Panda is going to Imba. Panda is going to not survive, and we're gonna see the units tab. Biggest army is 44. Yes. Win a freaking 40-minute game. Never break 50 food. You tried that. Oh god, I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I see you guys